Hey everybody, and welcome to the party. And in this one we're going to be taking a close look at the new Podium vehicle, the Vapid Retinue. Or Retinue, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. In any case, as always, we're going to be taking it in Los Santos Customs, upgrading it and all that good stuff. Looking at the exterior, the interior. You guys seen my videos before, you know what we're up to. And with that, we are off to do a 360 around the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First off, this vehicle was originally, well, it was released in 2017, which makes it, as of the recording of this video, almost 5 years old. Which is old! It costs $600,000 new, and it's based on the Ford Escort Mark I, which is kind of interesting, I guess. It has two doors, and in case you were wondering, yes, you can open all two doors. This is the hood of it. Engine. And yeah, you can also open the trunk, which is kind of cool. I've never driven this before, in case you were wondering. I've only driven the Mark II Retinue. So this is going to be a completely new experience for me. And I gotta say, I'm kind of excited. I kind of like the exterior of the vehicle. But more importantly, how it's going to behave on the road. So let's jump in and see what the interior looks like first of all. And okay, the interior looks like a Ford Escort from the early 90s. Appropriate. As for the way the vehicle sounds, okay, it does not sound like a Ford Escort, but yeah, let's see what type of drivetrain it has. And for that, we're gonna do our scientific test, and no surprises here, it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle. And with that out of the way, it's time to get to Los Santos Customs and get to customizing and upgrading the performance. And as always, on our way there, I'm gonna be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the Retinue. Retinue? In any case, so far from what I'm seeing, it's fairly clumsy, and yeah. Not much I can say about it. It's, I don't know if I like the handling. It's kind of slippery, if you know what I mean. The handling feels a little bit, just a tiny bit off. Interesting. I wasn't able to test the brakes there, but you can imagine the brakes are gonna be fairly horrible. But, what I'm mostly curious about the vehicle is how it's gonna... No, the brakes are actually quite good. Again, for the stock brakes. I'm really curious to see what types of customization we're gonna have in Los Santos Customs. Because, as I said, this vehicle is almost 5 years old as of the recording of this video. So, yeah, Rockstar doesn't have the best track record when it comes to old vehicles having good customization. But, you know what? Let's see. And here we are, and something that I didn't mention before is that this vehicle is a part of the sports classics car category in GTA Online. As for how much you can sell it for, you can sell it for... ta-da! Almost $12,000. I almost sold it by mistake. Stupid me. Repair the vehicle, and as always, we're gonna be upgrading all the performance options up front. This way we don't forget anything, and you guys won't yell at me in the comment section. At least for not upgrading it. So we have two more options to go through. Transmission, yes please, and turbo, yes please. And with that, off to the front bumper option. Okay, I'm not really impressed by what I'm seeing here. It would have been cool if those, like the extra bulbs were lights, but no, not digging it. Rear bumper, okay, we can basically delete the rear bumper. Cool. Chassis. Okay, we can put a roll cage in it. No, thank you. Engine, we already did that. Exhaust. Ooh, no. Fenders. Okay, I guess making it a little bit wider is a little bit better. Grill, we can... Even though this is a splitter, it's under the grill option. Weird. Okay, honestly, so far I haven't seen anything that I like from the customization. Kind of disappointing. Okay, I'm gonna put the hood pins on. Horn, lights, livery. Favorite of mine. These are all the liveries you can choose from. Cool. Let's go with none though. Oh, although this one looks kind of cool. Has a muscle car type of vibe about it. Wide body stripes. Yeah, you know what? Even though I usually hate liveries, let's go with this one just for kicks and giggles. License plate. Of course, we're gonna go with yellow and black. We are gonna be respraying the vehicle at the end of our stay at Los Santos Customs, which by the looks of it is gonna be pretty soon. Oh, we can put mud flaps on the car. No. We can put a spoiler on, which is gonna be the only visual component that impacts the traction bar. And oh my god, all the spoiler options are kind of ugly. Well, this one is the most minimalist one, so we're gonna be going with it. These are all the suspension settings you can choose from. I think I like the street suspension best. Transmission, turbo, wheels. I actually kind of like the stock wheels, or at least the wheels Rockstar gave us, so I'm gonna be keeping those and going with the light smoke tint for the windows. As for respraying the vehicle, as always, I asked you guys in a poll I did a couple of days ago, what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now? But this week there was a twist. I didn't ask you for a color, I asked you about what type of color to use. And the choices were between chrome and matte. And most of you chose matte, or mate, as some of you said it. But in any case, we're going to be making this vehicle mate. So, thank you for voting. Hope to see you again. Now, let's see. What type of mate to make the vehicle? I guess we can't go wrong with black. Secondary color, let's go with mate again, and let's go with black again. And of course we're gonna be putting on the crew emblem because this is a bullshit party machine. Okay, I heard how that one sounded. I'm kind of embarrassed by it, so let's just move on to the outside. And here we are on the outside. Sun is settling, nice, and yeah, this is the vehicle we have. Cool. I'm really, gotta say, disappointed by the customization options, but it's not like I wasn't expecting it. As I said, vehicle is almost 5 years old. Kinda saw it coming. As for the way it behaves and drives though, after fully upgrading and customizing it, I gotta say I'm not seeing a big difference. Yeah, maybe the traction's a little bit better, but the handling is still a little iffy, for my taste. Yeah, definitely handles weird. The top speed, from what I can tell, is nowhere near the top of its class, which is the Sports Classics. And honestly, the only good thing about the vehicle that I can see so far are the brakes. The brakes are awesome. Yeah, the brakes are great. Everything else about the vehicle is mediocre at best. So, basically, to answer the question, is this vehicle worth it? Because, as a matter of fact, this is the title of the video after all. I gotta say, if you're watching the video when the week it was released, then this is the current Podium vehicle, which means, whoopsie, it's free. And I guess if you like how it looks, it's worth it if you're getting it for free. But if you're thinking of paying $600,000 for this, yeah, it's a hard pass for me. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I'm gonna be keeping this one, to be completely honest. I might, after, finishing the video, just turn around and go to Los Santos Customs and sell it for a huge loss. Yeah, not really impressed by this one. Hopefully next week we're gonna have a better vehicle. But until then, thank you so much to everybody that watched. That was intentional, believe it or not. Hopefully you liked the video. If that's the case, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you like the content, turn on the bell notifications because YouTube says so. And with all that said and done, I'll catch you all in the next one. Now let's go to Los Santos Customs and sell this bad boy.